Hello everyone, this is Tulika and today's workout is very unusual. This is cardio with mobility. I am sure that most of you have not done this before. We will use our body weight to get that heart pumping for cardio and also do full body movement so that it helps your joints to move in full range of motion. So at the end of the workout, you will be able to burn lots of calories and will also be able to release all the tension, tightness and stiffness from the muscle and joints. Thus will make you feel good. So guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please consider subscribing it. Like the video if you really find it useful, and do share the video among your friends and family, and also press the notification bell so that you can get all the notification of my channel. So let's start it. Before starting the main workout, let's stretch a little bit. Make a fist, rotate it clockwise few times and anti-clockwise few times. This will stretch your wrist. Do shoulder rotation in clockwise and then in anti-clockwise for few times. It will stretch your shoulder and release all the tension from your shoulder and the surrounding muscles. Stretch your sides, right side and then left side for few times. Bring your hands over the ears and look at the opposite direction. This will stretch your sides very nicely. Now give a nice twist to your body to right side first and then left side. Do it for few times. Grab the opposite knee and look back. This will stretch your side muscles. Now come into tabletop position with hands and knees on the floor. Rock your body forward and back for few times. Rock forward and then come to child pose, then again forward and back. Do this movement for a couple of times. Now straighten your legs back. Drop your chest and chin on the mat. Keep the palms by the sides. Raise your upper body and then look back. Turn your head to left side and then to right side. Then drop your chest again on the mat. Raise your upper body and then raise your hips up towards the ceiling and come into downward dog position. From here, pedal your legs couple of times. This will release all your tension and stiffness from your hamstring. Then bend your knees, drop your hips side to side. Do this for a couple of times. Now drop your knees on the floor, extend your hand forward, drop your chest and chin on the floor to get a nice deep stretch on your shoulder and arms. Lift your chest off the floor and come to tabletop. Now we are ready for our main workout. In downward dog position, bend your knees. Your hips should be just over the knees. Tuck your toes, engage your belly and start crawling forward with alternate legs and hand. Take few steps forward and then walk back. Do this for a couple of times. Just remember to engage your core and back should be straight and neutral. Bear crawl is a great core exercise for strengthening your abs and back muscle, and also it works on your shoulder stability. For the next exercise, be in down dog with knees bent. Then lift your right foot and place it outside the right palm and extend your left foot forward. Then bring back both the legs and then left foot outside the left palm and extend your right foot forward. Then bring back both the legs. Then do this movement couple of times. This exercise might be difficult for most of you, but if you do it in a slow pace, then you will be able to do easily. So just listen to your body and do the movements. Just remember that you need to engage your core throughout the exercise and concentrate on your breathing. Do not forget to inhale and exhale out. For the third exercise from down dog, lift your right foot and place it outside the right palm. Bend your elbows and twist it towards right side. Lift your left hand towards the ceiling. Then lift your right leg into three-legged dog. Then do the same movement on the other side. Stretch the chest and then lift the right hand towards the ceiling and then lift the left leg into three-legged dog. Do the same movement for a couple of times. You will see that a lot of body parts are moving in all these workouts. This is in fact helping your all the joints to move in all the direction, and this is helping to bring back your flexibility in the body, as well as it is pumping your heart rate up to burn some fat from the body. So actually these workouts are very good, little challenging, but these are very effective when you are concerned for weight loss and at the same time wants to bring back your flexibility in your body. For the next exercise, come into down dog. Place your right leg forward, drop the left knee on the mat, raise both the hands on the ceiling, joining the palms and stretching the chest. Then lift your left knee off the floor and squat down to a full deep squat on right side. Then lift your body and come into Anjaneyasana or low lunge, and then Cossack squat on right side. Do this movement for couple of times. In this exercise, low lunge or Anjaneyasana will work on your thighs, glutes and hips. Will also stretch your chest, while Cossack squat will develop mobility, flexibility and strength in the frontal plane. Doing Cossack squat can help you to improve range of motion through the lower body and is a great hip opener exercise. Now change side, come into down dog, place your left leg forward, drop the right knee on the mat, raise both the hands on the ceiling, joining the palms and stretching the chest. Then lift your right knee off the floor and squat down to a full deep squat on left side. Then lift your body and come to Anjaneyasana and raise your hands up, then squat down on your left side. If you find difficult to do the Cossack squat without taking the help of the hand, then just you can drop the hand and shift your body on the left side. So just listen to your body. Whatever feels good for you, then do it accordingly. Do it couple of times. Low lunge or Anjaneyasana will work on your thighs, glutes and hips. Will also stretch your chest, while Cossack squat will develop mobility, flexibility and strength in the frontal plane. Doing Cossack squat can help you to improve range of motion through the lower body and is a great hip opener exercise. Sit in yogi squat or deep squat, then drop your left knee on the floor, raise both your hands up towards the ceiling, then come back to yogi squat, then drop your right knee facing the left side, then come back to yogi squat. Do this movement for a couple of times. First you come to yogi squat, then drop your knee on the ground, raising both the hands up, and then come back to yogi squat, then drop the other knee on the floor and raise your hands up and come back to yogi squat. Do this movement for few times. This exercise is very effective for your lower body mobility, especially for your hips. If you have a tight hips, then this will definitely help you. In this exercise, you need to sit on the floor and then lift your hips off the floor. Extend your hands at the back, looking at the back, and then dropping the hip on the floor. Then do it on the other side, making a glute bridge. So just lift the hip off the floor, send the hands back, and then drop the butt on the floor, and then do it on the other side. Keep on changing your side. Do it for a couple of times. This is a great core workout. Throughout the exercise, you need to squeeze your belly in and lift the hips to make a bridge. It also works on your lower body. If you have excess fat on your hip, glutes and thighs, then do this workout regularly. Next we will do crab walk. This is my personal favorite. So for this, you sit on the floor with feet hip distance and arms behind your back. Lift hips off the floor and tighten your abs. Start walking forward and then walk back. Walk as per your space allows. Continue back and forth. I love doing crab walk for one reason, that it engages my whole muscle of the body. The crab walk is an excellent full body exercise that works on upper arm, shoulder, thighs and core. It is excellent for toning all your muscles and strengthens your whole body. So do it for a couple of times, walk forward and then walk back. Just remember to engage your core. If you do not engage your core, then your hip will sink down on the floor. So our last exercise is very interesting. It is little hop in a crow posture. So for this, you have to sit in a deep squat, palms on the ground, and place your knees on your armpit. Begin to lean forward. Take a little hop while moving forward. Engage your belly, lean forward and hop. Then in the same position, you have to hop back. If you want to learn Bakasana or crow posture, this movement will definitely help you. So throughout the exercise, you have to just engage your core, round your upper back and lean forward. This exercise will strengthen your wrist, forearms and abdomen. It will improve your balance and core strength. We will finish the workout with stretching our quads and hamstrings. So come in low lunge, fold your left leg and bring the foot close to your butt. This will stretch your left quads. Then extend forward your right leg to give a nice stretch to your hamstring. Then change side. Bring the right foot close to your butt to give a nice stretch to your quads. And then come to half split by extending the left leg forward. Then fold thighs, both the thighs, and drop the tailbone on the ground. Drop the upper body on the floor and come to hero posture. This will release all the tension from your quadriceps. So this comes to the end of the video. I hope this video will be useful. So if you really liked watching the video, please give a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel.